just going to close my session now. I'm going to give you a nice story. In any case you forget what I was saying, the story will stay with you. It's written by Somerset Maugham. It's set in London. It's called The Verger. Verger is a person who rings a bell in the church. So a young boy, 5-year-old, joins the church, and his job is to ring the bell. Every day of his life, there's only one job that he has to do is ring the bell. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. After 40 years, the church passes a new law. And the new law is that each and every employee of the church should know how to read and write. Our boy was illiterate when he joined. Throughout the 40 years, there was no need to read or write. So he was illiterate, and all he did was ringing the bell. So father came to him and said, "Buddy, do you know how to read or write?" He said, "No." He said, "Would you start the school?" He said, "Not really." He said, "Why?" He said, "Listen, I need to ring the bell. What's the point? And I'm too old now." So he said, "All right, then you'll have to leave." So 40 years of work over there, he also thought, it's time now, I should do something different. As I told this story, he said in London, he got £500 and PF and gratuity. He went out of the church, he was feeling very dejected, very low. Imagine if you know only one thing in your life, that's ringing the bell, and you know how to read or write. Your life is full of limitations, correct? And that's how his life was, full of limitations. And then he remembered reason, instinct. He thought of possibility. And at that moment, okay, he wanted to smoke a cigarette. He was a smoker, and there was not a single cigarette shop also there. Now that is really bad. He wanted to smoke a cigarette, he's thinking what to do, there's not a single cigarette shop, now what? And he turned the biggest limitation as the biggest possibility. And he thought there will be more people walking over here who would need a cigarette, so let me open a cigarette shop. So he invested £50 and opened a cigarette shop. That cigarette shop did really well. Like any business, when you start doing well, from important became urgent. Sometimes people would ask for Rothmans, you would have a 555, sometimes it would rain and all this stuff would go back. And he introspected and said, and most of the leaders sitting over here, we at times and time again we introspect, and so did he, and he said, if I will do all the urgent stuff, who will do the important stuff? All leaders sitting over, we need to have bifocal lens, correct, which is long-term and short-term, throughout looking at that, strategy, tactics. He said, my God, I'm being very tactical, and how do I become important focus? So guess what was important for him? Guess what was important for him? He hired somebody to run that shop. He started walking on the streets of London, and wherever a span of 5 kilometers, if there wasn't a cigarette shop, he invested £50, £100, £100, £200, and he grew all over the city of London. Within 5 years, he became the leading tobacconist in the city of London. After 5 years, when you've got so much money, who comes to you? Who comes to you? The bank. Okay? The bank came and said, why don't you put your money in our bank and we'll double it in 5 years. The Verger was a simple guy. He said, really? That's a great deal. I'll come tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock, and give you the money. 9 o'clock, Verger is there with a gunny sack full with money, goes to the bank manager. All right, yes sir. Okay, goes over there and said, so here it is. The bank manager looked at that gunny sack and said, how much money is it? He says, £1 million. And he says, whoa, £1 million? He's really excited. He takes out what? A deposit slip. And he writes, in the name of the Verger, puts a cross, and goes to the Verger and says what? Sir? Sign it. Verger looks at the paper, looks at the bank manager and said what? I don't know how to read or write. Manager was aghast. He said, what? You don't know how to read and write? Imagine how much money you would have made if you knew how to read and write. To which the Verger replied, sir, if I knew how to read and write, I'd be ringing the bell in the church. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. Divide by 2, divide by 2, divide by 2. We can continue to hit our glass walls. We can continue to divide by 2. At times we will say FF2 when we don't want to. Behavioral science and leadership transformation is about working with people very closely and figuring out possibilities which exist with that team in that situation and how to make it happen. Thanks a lot. Thanks for coming over.